Hello, I am Adal, and today I'm casting a set between myself and Cong4ever as part of Drusina's Hun Wars 2021. This is the side event from 1500 to 2k elo. Now, I'll be casting myself here, so to keep it as unbiased and neutral as possible, I'll be referring to myself in the third person. So in the blue here we have Adal, hailing from Norway, and is currently at just over 1700 elo. In the red we have Cong4ever, also from Norway, and is currently just over 1800 elo, so 100 elo higher. And of course, being from Norway, we both know each other, so we have a bit of an idea of each other's playstyles that come into play here. And as you can see, we are playing on fast speed, which was encouraged in this tournament, but we made it optional since some players just didn't really like that so much. But we're hardcore players there, so we did. You might know Cong4ever from AO Olympics, playing alongside top players like MBL and the Viper, and also Kellar. And they won a lot of medals, so he's a player to be reckoned with, for sure. As for the maps, looking kinda open. Should be hard to wall on the right side there, but not too bad on the left side. He does have his front gold, his main gold in the front there. That can be a little rough. He also have two gold mines in the back though. As for Adal's map, I would say it's a lot better actually. He has his berries and main gold in the back, nice and secure. Can easily wall this, and he has like a intertwined double woodline there. It's obviously nice. A lot less to wall. Okay, so we can see 3 villagers on wood from Cong4ever. This implies that he'll be going for scouts. It's actually got a lot of villagers on the boar here. We have 10 villagers on the boar. Interesting. Meanwhile, you can see Adal having 4 villagers on wood, which usually means either men-at-arms or a rush. Okay. So it looks like Adal will also be going for 10 villagers on the board set. Okay, so Kong is now making a mill. Still 10 villagers under the town center. Soon to be 4 on the berries, I presume. Aha, can now see Adal making a pre-mill barrack. So he'll be going for a rush here for sure. He's even collected 9 gold. Can I collect the last piece of gold now before going back? Okay, he's got some idle time here, but I don't know if he just force dropped and forgot to put it back on. Okay, not this now. He's not gonna build a mill. Trying to queue some militias there. Kong hasn't found Adal yet, so he has no idea what he's doing. This rush might come as a surprise unless he finds him soon. Kong going for a second lumber camp. A bit awkward, I would say. But his woodlands are kind of awkward, as you can see. I think it's a good spot if he was there. We'll have 5 villagers on. Okay, just passing through. Okay, so he just misses the barracks. Man, it's gonna be a disaster for him. And he's gonna run under the town center. He runs away. Okay, nice. Ooh, we got an engagement there. Wants to lose at least 1 villager. Pull back. No. Lost one villager there. I mean, sorry, a militia. Okay, so Kong with some quick rolls there. It's not over yet. He's gonna snipe another villager. Some nice micro by him. Blocking the villager's path. Nice awkward for Kong. He's now building a barrack. Going up 19 population. Yeah, he lost 2 villagers, so it will be 21, which is standard. Meanwhile, Adal is walling at home. Going for full walls here. 3 or 4 villagers, yeah. Ooh. Kong going for a second gate. Walling in these villagers. Really good job by Kong here. So they're not gonna be a threat for now. But he will eventually have to deal with them, and he can't make use of all his berries here. Okay, so Adal is full walling, picking up some farms. He also one number camp. Thinking it will be enough for Starship C. So for one more villager, and then he'll be going up, presumably. Yeah, he's getting loot. Ah, oh! Looks like Kong wants to fight this. They might lose something. Okay, so you're going for the scout first. Okay. So he did manage to kill all the militias and scout, but he did lose his own scout in the process. Which hurts when you're going for scouts. Still a good cleanup by Kong. Okay. See a typical trip C here from Adal. $11 on wood for Kong. Trying to wall now. A few wilders behind. Okay. So Adal is now in the village. He's building a stable and a blacksmith. Should be able to do a castle fairly soon. There we go. 9 on wood. Okay, so we're looking for a few more for the time being. Okay, slotting some wood now. Should make some more farms. There we go. Getting all these upgrades. Kong's getting wheelbarrow. He's going for full walls. Okay, so Kong only made 2 scouts. He didn't overcommit, seeing Adal fully walling here. Still gonna be annoying and idling villagers. Still making use of his scouts. Adal is down the castle edge. Putting down 2 stables. Getting skill boarding armor for his knights. 16 farms. 7 on gold. Meanwhile, we can see different farms for Kong. It's gonna be a slightly slower to the castle edge, but he's getting bloodlines pretty early. He's going for 2 stables as well. Adal now pushing through with 8 knights. Cong4ever actually double palisade walling. You know, trying to make use of the elevation here to break through the palisades. Cong4ever is making a stable behind. Just in time. Adal now pushing up now with some more knights. Actually managed to push through that on the same spot this rush came in earlier. Taking on a lot of villagers there. 10 to 4 kill death radio for Adal. Pretty good for him. Cong4ever trying to defend. But Adal seemed to have the number advantage. Cong4ever trying to go for 3 Taunt Hunters there while defending this. I'm not too sure about that. Can be hard. Now Adal has gone forward with Siege and Monks. Or Monastery, I should say. No Monks yet. We have 23 military to 9. Cong4ever is still considerably behind in terms of villagers, having lost so many to night raids and the rush. Now we can see Mangonels coming in for Adal. Starting to attack the Taunt Center. It's really just the one Taunt Center for Adal. But a lot of villagers in gold. Ah man, that's a lot of dead villagers. Seems like Cong4ever didn't pay attention there. Quick wells for Kong. Saving those villagers, that's good for him. Sharpening these knights. Or almost. Adal getting husbandry. Oh no, Kong got the husbandry actually, so he can intercept these knights. Adal is getting it now a bit later. But Adal managed to lure away most of his knights with one of his knights. It's a nice maneuver by him. Kong now with the monk defense. Still 26 villagers behind at this point. It's pretty brutal. Ah, he's having a lot of idle villagers there. Very rough time for Cong4ever. But now the Manual is exposed. Oh, it actually goes back. Interesting. A bit crowded on gold. Should consider getting a second mining camp maybe. But he is having a pretty good eco balance there, I would say. Kong calls the GG, understandably. 23 population at this point. That's rough. And 40 to 11 KD. Bit unfortunate there for Kong. It's especially hard to protect from rushes, I think, when on fast speed. Alright, let's move over to game number 2. Okay, Adal again in blue and Cong4ever in red. Ooh, looks like a pretty exposed map here for Adal. So he might not be able to pull off another Rush FC. Slightly better map for Kong, maybe. Has his main gold in the back. Secure wood line. Nice and close berries and stone. This hill can be detrimental to him though. such a big hill close to your own base and your gold. No hills yet. I mean, sorry, no hills near Adal's base, pretty flat. So nothing to really take advantage of there. So bases are kind of similar. Maybe slightly better for Kong, aside from this big hill. Kind of evens it out, I suppose. Tiny bit of idle time there for Kong. Adal having taken some strategies. Let's look at the scouting. Okay, so Adal has found all his resources. Getting his first boar. Looks like Kong has found all his resources as well. He has left a considerable amount of black spots though, but looks like he's sorting them through with his ships. So I'm going for a barrack. Oh, he's actually going for a pre-mill barracks this time. But Adal sees it immediately. So he knows something is up. Oh! What? Ah, that's unfortunate. Kong lost a villager there to the boar actually. Trying to lure. Ah. Then the villagers automatically kill the sheep. Because the villager path binding. That's really unfortunate start for. Whoa. Okay. Actually deleted his barrack there. I presume that was an accident. I didn't actually know at the time this happened. I actually assumed that he left because he almost lost his scout to my Tons Hunter. Adal is now getting loom. So now Cong4ever is trying to make the best of it to make some walls here. And because it's the best of 3, there's no restarts unfortunately for Kong. Looks like he'll try to compensate by pushing some hostages. Looks like Adal is playing more or less standard there. Looks like a scout build. Actually going up at 20 population. Some inefficiencies there. No farms yet for Kong actually. 6 on there is. Not building the barrack. Nine on wood for Adal. Good economy to make a stable straight away. There goes the stable. King Horse Collard. And Dolby attacks. What is Kong's plan here? Holy. Deal with this. Okay, so Kong is going up at 24 population. Trying to what do you say? Compensate. Still pushing hostages. Looking for the second nerve camp now. Meanwhile, Adal is actually queuing up a spearman, making some scouts. It's a very defensive play from Kong, it seems. It's now going for a stable. Getting the essential upgrades. Queuing up a spearman or two, yeah. Adal actually protecting the waller with the spearman. It's a good move. Adal should have a pretty good idea of what Kong's up to at this point. Okay, Kong's defending with some spearman, right? Adal is fully walled. No engagements yet. Cong4ever making a archery range. Ooh, nice quick wall by Cong4ever, but luckily for Adal he paid attention and moved back instead of going through town center, taking damage. Sniper ability there at the cost of one scout and a lot of damage. Not the best snipe there. Adal getting a wheelbarrow while Kong is queuing up some archers. Adal sees it now. 2 ranges and blacksmith. So he has a pretty good idea of what's going down. Managed to take one scout down. Resurrecting the other one. We lost one scout there to Spearman. Adal going up to Castle Edge. 7 on woods, 8. No, sorry. 8 on woods and 10 on gold. 10 farms, making a second archery range. Queuing up a few skirmishers, having seen the archery ranges from Kong. Kong actually making stone walls this time. Really not wanting Adal crew like last game. Cong4ever is actually a few wheelers behind, ahead, but he doesn't have a handcart yet. Or does he? Let's see. Oops, wrong player. Oh, he does have a wheelbarrow actually. Huh. So Adal must have had some idle time. Oh no, I'm sorry, he went to Castle Edge faster, of course. Yeah. He's queuing up knights now. Oh, actually going for 3 stables. Making a second mining camp so it won't be too crowded. Meanwhile, Cong4ever going for 3 archer ranges. And a second barracks, okay. So full crossbow and pike. Should be a decent counter against knights. With the numbers. Bit of an awkward woodland here for Kong. Could use a second number camp now. Or another town center, but he doesn't have the wood for it, as he's been stonewalling. He realizes now and goes to mine a mine camp at the stone. Ooh! Okay, it's not open actually. Adal trying to breach through, having bloodlines and skilled barding armor. now, yeah, now he's gonna back up. Seeing Kong's massive numbers of crossbowmen. They're still lacking Bodkin. Seems like he doesn't have the economy for it yet. Yeah, so Adal got chain barding armor now for his knights. 2+ pierce armor. Obviously anticipating the archers since he saw 2 archer ranges. Oh, nice click wall by Kong here. Trapping the knights. He's gonna try to get back. Ooh, it's gonna be rough. Okay. Didn't take too much damage there. Could have been a lot worse. He's actually taking the fight. Could have seen a little better with a few more knights, focusing on the crossbowmen. He's gonna pull back now. But he did take away all the spearmen before any potential pikemen upgrades. Maybe that was his thinking. Cong4ever actually making cavalry archers now. "17 villagers in the last might be a bit too much right now. There's a few more villagers on wood now. Some more farms. Getting some more upgrades on his knights. Kong's space is open. He runs in. Ooh. That could have been a really nice trap by Kong if he had made the gate this way. Okay. So knights are in. Kong looping his crossbowmen around, trying to intercept the knights. But, Adal takes the opportunity here, does some damage. Does lose knight in the process. It looks like he's gonna take the fight. It could be... yeah... I think if Adal were to take a fight here, Kong should definitely have it. Oh, he's throwing in more knights now. There's a gap there. He runs in. Looks like he'll try to encircle those cavalry archers. And crossbowmen. Ooh, this is a good fight for Adal. 17 knights. Almost really upgraded. It's a nice little choke point for Kong. Adal backing away. But Cong4ever economy is looking really rough again. More vital builders. Ooh. Now this is interesting. That's a slaughter. Man. Yeah, no, Kong reveals that he lit his barrack in the beginning. That was really unfortunate. Looked like he wanted to go for a rush himself this game. See, he had a pretty decent base to do it. So yeah, that was just an unfortunate game for Kong. We'll see. Yeah. GG. WP. Hope you enjoyed this set. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.